Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals, the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
And on the mound for Washington in this one, Cade Cavalli. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Just about to get underway. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. And we're underway. Ball. Here's a 2-1. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Dom Smith stands in. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kim on at first, nobody out. And there's a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Dominic Smith.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. .333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
In the air, right field. Young gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
And that one fouled off. Smoked to the left, base hit. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Batting fifth, catcher Sean Murphy.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
First and second, 2 outs. So here's Murphy now. Oh, right to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there. No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Swang and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Two on, two outs. Fastball is outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This to center field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Two aboard, two outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. What a stop. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Nats coming to bat. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Hurston Waldrop. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Fought off foul. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Here's your 1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
And now it's Luis Garcia. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Finds its way through, base hit. Knocks it down. He beats the throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
Abrams on third. Garcia on at first with 2 down.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That misses. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Young. His solo homer last night made up their entire offense in that one. Now the 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. He'll score and tie it. It's 2-2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
All 1.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. We are tied 2-2. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. back in Washington, D.C. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. Sliced hard but foul.
Oh, one.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
House tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Ninth, pitcher Hurston Waldrop.
Hurston Waldrop next up for the Braves. That's
Ball.
off the mark. Ball one. Way out front for strike two. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Dominic Smith.
Now it's Dominic Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Kim leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Dominic Smith goes deep. Third home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 4-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Acuna. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. They get the out on Acuna. Out number 3. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 4-2. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Nationals Park. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Harry Ford. In the air, right side. 1 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher Cade Cavalli.
And now, Cade Cavalli.
That's inside. Hey!
Hit on the ground to short. Kim. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Dalen Lyle will hit next. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Wood stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. And now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one missing low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Lyle off of first with 2 away. Quick move to first. Lyle back in on a dive. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2 on the ground and foul ball. Runner on the move. On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the out. So 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Atlanta.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Here's Sean Murphy. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. RBI single his last time up. The 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Henry, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Parker, the lefty, warming up as well. This one in the air, center field. Lyle settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, he's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Wood turns to the right on the move. And that is that. Braves strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the last of the third. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Abrams in his 4th year, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski moving under it, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman Luis.
So up next, Luis Garcia reached on an infield single his first time.
Hey!
And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Dubon. On to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Nationals, third baseman, Brady House.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And a base hit into right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So, runner at second, 2 down. Jacob Young, the next to hit.
Ball one.
And on second, 2 down. On the inside corner for a strike. On the ground to short, Kim. Over to first.
He's out.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. As we go to the top of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon.
You know, these
Inside,
Braves
ball
doing a
one.
great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, pitcher Hurston Waldrop.
And next for Atlanta, Hurston Waldrop. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Ha-Sung Kim.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ha-Sung Kim digs in now. A walk, and he's also singled. This to third. Sends it across to first. And that ends the inning. Braves go down quickly here as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Nationals Park. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Gets him to chase after that one.
It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Harry Ford getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Pitcher, Jay Cavalli.
Pinch hitter coming on. Jose Tena trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To third. Over to Smith. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Braves 4 and the Nationals 2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Nationals,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
99.
Cole Henry.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dominic Smith.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it is out of here. He got just enough of that one. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Out towards right center field. Young under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy gets a chance to hit. Hit on the ground softly to short. Abrams throws to first in time.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
2 down, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one fouled off.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. That's the inning. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. It's now 6-2. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swings through that.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ground ball right side. Smith. He'll do it himself. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Nope.
Christie's currently the team leader in OPS. The Braves leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Next
That's
offering
ball
misses, and it's 2-1. There's a strike.
2.
Here's a 2-2. Struck him out looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He has singled, and he has flied to left.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right side. Albies whips it to first, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here It's 6-2. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Michael Harris the second now at the plate.
Center fielder Michael Harris the second.
That's a ball.
Into center. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a pop-up. Garcia under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, pitcher Hurston Waldrop.
Hurston Waldrop, the next to hit. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt.
Let's go, Cole.
And he pops up the bunt. 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Ha-Sung Kim.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Henry is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching. for
Pitching
the
change here,
Nationals,
Andre
number
Granillo.
79.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So back to the top of the order. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim.
Come on, Andre.
Kim
That's a
in
ball.
his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he's a native of South Korea.
Here we go, Andre.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Foul ball there. Harris off of first with 2 away. And that's
No,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Got him. That ends the frame. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-1. Little bouncer out in front of the plate, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next
And here's a
for
look
the
at how he's
Nationals,
using his pitches in this
third
one.
baseman, Brady House.
Now the third baseman, Brady House.
Ball, that's out.
The Nats down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jacob Young will hit next. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball to the right
that's foul.
side, and that's just foul. To the right side, Albies tosses to
He's
first.
out.
That's the third out. Inning over. Braves 6 and the Nationals 2.
Leading off for
And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Let's go, Andre.
This one in the air, center field. Lyle under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Line drive, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Mike Yastrzemski.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ground ball,
Foul
left
ball.
side, and foul ball. Man at first, one away. That's to third. House slings to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Braves 6 and the Nationals 2. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Nationals Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Now pitching for
Grant
Atlanta.
Holmes comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
On the ground, out to short. Dubon to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Harry
Here's the catcher,
Ford.
Harry Ford. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
A little bit
Nope,
low.
that's
What
down.
about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
On the ground to third. Slings to first. 2 out.
Up next for the Nationals, pitcher Andre Brennan.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Keibert Ruiz looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Low inside. Let's go, Nats.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Circle change. Low outside. Come on, Keibert.
2 down, nobody on.
0-1.
Circle change. Low inside. Come on, Nats. Get out.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves 6 and the Nationals 2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the 8th.
70,
Mitchell Parker.
Mitchell.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Sean
Leading
Murphy
off for
digs in
Atlanta,
now.
Catcher Sean Murphy.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Albies now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. P.J. Poulin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. On the ground, right side, and that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
At the plate, Michael Harris the second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Mauricio Dubon.
So digging in, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. Now a relay to second. Tag,
he's in there.
save. Bang, bang play. That was close.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. All loaded up. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Braves 6 and the Nationals 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Daysbel Hernandez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Back to the top of the order, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Dalen Lyle.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Aye.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Let's go, man.
0-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Lyle thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's the left fielder, James Wood, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Have to say he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And that is out of play. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped but foul.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The Nationals down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Abrams in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Below outside.
Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, out to left. Yastrzemski under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Braves 6 and the Nationals 2.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. P.J. Poulin. Digging in, Dominic Smith. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss there. Here's the 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a miss. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Gus Varley getting ready to go. Next offering is fouled back. (0-2) now. Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Yastrzemski at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. That one ripped right center field, way back there, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay safe. And that's his third hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss, strike one. Man at second. Swings through that one for strike two.
That's out.
Stays alive. Man on second, two down. That missed inside. 2-2. To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and that's the third out. Braves 6 and the Nationals 2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Luis Garcia. Now pitching for
Tyler
Atlanta,
Kinley
number
taking over on the
45.
mound.
Tyler
He last
Kinley.
pitched 2 days ago.
Overhand curve. Low middle. Let's go, Nats.
Just
Ball.
missed.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the 1-0. On the ground. To first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman Brady House.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Let's go, Brady. Here we go, Brady.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Rolled over to third. And that's a foul ball. Kinley, a 6'4" righty, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag's there, and that's the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.